a stationary in the bedroom,
Okay.
and then we have one on the steps.
Steps.
But we all definitely heard it at the same time.
Right. Right.
And it should be on our recorders because it was loud.
Right. Right.
And we've been getting K2 hits and ghost meters. We can't get consistent though, because it's like there's like dozens of people trying to.
As far as we can
fight for
tell,
attention.
this room is full.
And
Do the K2s move around because they moved around on the walkthrough?
Yeah, they were like
Yeah, oh, yeah.
cycling
They
the
were
table.
cycling
the whole
the table.
time.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
pretty cool.
Okay.
what happened earlier is one of the investigators, Chris, was standing where Jen's standing, and she felt very dizzy and very lightheaded and had to leave the room. So I went over and stood there at the bottom of the steps. And while I was standing there, I felt like there was this big weight pressure that was sitting on my shoulders. And I ended up moving from that location down to the end of the dining room. And just as I got to the end of the dining room, it was like someone came from my left-hand side and tried to push me over. I lost my balance. I left from down there and went to the kitchen and asked the question, is the person who tried to push me in the kitchen? And Jim has an EVP that says yes.
So you got Jim. You have the EVP.
He's listening to it.
Yeah.
EVP sessions here in the dining room and the kitchen area. And Jeff had encountered some problem earlier with Christine did with some kind of pressure on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So it looked like Jeff was moved earlier or pushed over here, so we've been inquiring about that. So Jeff decided to walk into the kitchen, and my recorder lets me hear real time what we're recording. And Jeff had asked a question, is the person who pushed me in the kitchen? And we got a response to that.
All right.
And that's what we have it here.
Could you play back?
Sure. You're going to hear Jeff say, is the person who pushed me in the kitchen with me now?
Yes. Is the person who pushed me in the kitchen right now?
Right there.
Yes. Would
I
you like?
heard it right when you talked.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Could you do it again and
yeah.
cue it up again and not talk?
No. So are we speaking with someone different now? Say yes in the kitchen. Yes. Is the person who pushed me in the kitchen right now? Yes.
We have a VRM right here hooked up to some speakers so that we could hear EVPs real time. So we're hoping to get something.
Let's say no.
So do you want to talk to us? If you talk to us now, we can hear you live. I heard it click. Can you make it blink? One for yes, twice for no.
All right, Jen. You want to go for a thermal sweep?
Absolutely.
All right. So lead the way.
Tag Jen and Rick coming up the stairs. We'll head into the master bedroom.
Okay.
Speaking with someone who is female.
Hello.
Are we speaking with someone who is male? Stationary recorder on the back of the bed.
Tag. This is Rick. Jim.
Creaky floor.
Jan. This is where she said she thought somebody get poked.
Yeah, the daughter was tapped repeatedly as she was dozing off, like something was trying to wake her up.
Yes.
Are you the one who was tapping on the girl that sleeps up here?
The hell is that?
Hold on a second.
Did you get something, Jim?
It's just you're protecting her from. Is it back there, but in the hole behind her bed?
Heard it.
Yes.
I heard one click and that one flashed.
Has she messed with anything like a Ouija board?
Yes.
Yes.
We'll have to ask that question when the client gets back.
Everything that we've encountered in the house tonight, has it been brought in by the girl?
No.
Let's ask about the Ouija.
This one says yes. That one says yes.
Two say yes. Is the Ouija board in the house now?
It's resetting.
Ooh.
No.
Is the person who pushed me downstairs, were they brought in by the Ouija board?
No.
You realize how
Yes.
old the Ouija board is?
Oh yeah.
That thing's
It's
really
amazing how old
Yeah.
it is. Thousands and thousands of years old.
Is everything in this house human? Yes. Just checking.
Was the Ouija board done in this house?
I heard it click once.
Was the Ouija board done in this house?
Yes.
Was it done in this room?
Yeah. Could you make it go up more? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I start to feel kind of nauseous in this room.
Do you?
A little bit. Yeah.
I've had that on and off the whole night though, so I can't really
I
tell
haven't,
if it's the room
yeah, I
or
haven't
not.
felt it till up here.
All right, as you can see, the lights are back on. Wow.
It's a good night.
It was a good
Yeah.
night. Yeah, I mean, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Wow's a word, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, we got a little bit more than we thought we would get out of here. We got direct responses, although it was kind of fickle. We couldn't really nail anything down for a while, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first to tell what's going on?
We had some awesome K2 hits.
The K2 hits would come and go. They were very red. We got some on film. They would respond, and then all of a sudden everything went gone. Seemed like we did get something that that we'll share with you on this clip. We got a real time thing, so we will share this with the client. Okay, so anybody else have anything to say?
We heard footsteps.
We heard footsteps, just like the client said they heard. We got them on tape,
Yep.
right?
Right.
Anything else?
No, we have a lot of audio to go through.
We do, and
Yeah.
we're not done with this case at all. As you know, it takes hours and hours and hours to go over everything. So we'll come up with something in a couple of weeks. But we could say right now where we're standing, there's something going on here. We can say that. Very rarely we say it the night of, but there's something going on. So anyway, on to the next one. The next one will be
Sunny Bray.
Sunny Bray Mansion.
Yep.
Very
excited.
huge place, very big place, awesome stories. So we can't wait to get there. So anyway, until we see you again, on behalf of Delmarva Historic Haunts,
The lab group of Gettysburg Paranormal.
good night.
Good night.
Good night.